So what I've got for you today is a really big dose of tough love, and what I know is that ultimately I'm only responsible for me, and ultimately you are the one who's responsible for you. You're the one who makes your life what it is, and I would say that under 99.9% of the time, the circumstances are within your hands. There is that 0.1%, and and I don't think that's you. What I do think is you is that you have options that you don't take. Is that you choose to not face the potential and the possibilities that your life could be better if you chose it to be. So I've done a fair bit of work around studying and learning about people who have experienced tremendous amounts of trauma. And the two groups that I look to often are the Jewish people in concentration camps, the Nazi concentration camps, and the prisoners of war in Vietnam, and how those individuals found a way to embody possibility and choice and managing their attitude and their mindset and seeing possibility. And if they can do it, you can do it. And what I believe is that it's hard. It's hard to make choices to improve ourselves, and we fail at it. We fail at making those choices over and over and over again. And what I say is, pull it together. Pull it together and start making the choices you know you need to make. I could go into it a little bit where it's probably really scary to have everything that we want and need. Love, peace, relationship with your God, whatever that looks like. But I think it might be also that, we just get so much mileage out of the complaining and the suffering and the poor me and what I call professional victimhood. Like it's a trade or a job that you do. And it is. It is for you. But it doesn't have to be. And so, sometimes I'm just like, fuck, I'm over the complaining. I'm over it. Because you can do better. You can change your attitude. Viktor Frankl said that, I don't remember the exact quote, but we have the power to choose our effort and our attitude no matter what. Everything can be taken away from us, but our ability to choose our attitude and effort. And man, if that can happen there, in Auschwitz and in other places, it can happen for you. It can happen for you. So I get that there's tragedy and trauma in the world. I get it. I totally get it. I get it. And I'm not asking you to ignore it. What I'm asking you to do is to manage. So I believe you will be more effective from a place of stillness and from a place of a higher consciousness than dropping your vibration lower and lower and lower into hatred, into shame, into judgment, and into these different things. That's on you. That's on you to raise your consciousness. I'm doing what I can here, just as others have done for me, and just as I do for myself, to kick myself in the ass and say, you've got to do better. You've got to do better. And so this is me saying to you, you've got to do better. So I think you know how to develop yourself. And if you don't, figure it out. There are countless ways, YouTube videos. I mean, I've been doing these videos for over 3 years. Go back and watch a few. You might pick something up. But if not me, somewhere else. Do something. And I want to know if you're committed to change. I want to know if you're committed to your own healing. Is it a priority? Or are you fixed and locked in your current mindset, your current iteration? Because you might be, and we do get stuck and we do get fixed. It's scary. It's scary to change and evolve. So ask yourself, how does staying the same benefit me? Maybe you're safe. Maybe you don't have to take risks. Maybe it's the devil you know. And you're probably going to have to give something up in order to change. You're going to have to give up maybe some comfort. You're going to have to give up maybe a story of victimhood, an identity of whatever bullshit it is that, like me, that you run, that keeps everything compartmentalized in its space. This goes here, that goes there. And we have wounds. We all have wounds. And, that's a subjective thing. Your wound, my wound, each person's wound, subjective to oneself. But if and when you can see past that wound existing in your life, what will your life be like? What would it be like then? So you can do better. You can, and you know it. And this is me kicking you in the ass. Saying, pull it together. And start making choices that are going to put you in alignment with the person you know you can be. Have a great day.